Good morning, Mount Olive Church and friends of Mount Olive Church. Andrew Short coming here to you on this Monday morning in place of our pastor, as he is many, many miles away. But I'm going to speak just for a moment here on the message yesterday from Brother Tommy on Palm Sunday. But the part that really stuck out to me from Brother Tommy's message there was this idea of, he kind of mentioned it. He was talking about Moses in the Red Sea and how, kind of put yourself in the children of Israel's shoes, and they're standing at the Red Sea. And so the Red Sea's in front of them, Pharaoh's behind them. And he talked about this fear that they had, this fear that they had allowed themselves to be trained for 400, and I think he said 430 years, 400 some years, under the bondage of Pharaoh. They had allowed themselves to be trained to be afraid of Pharaoh coming at them, right? Which probably wasn't a hard thing to do, considering Pharaoh was this all-powerful man. He had all these, guards and soldiers and these scary things at his disposal, but they had allowed themselves to be trained for those 400 and some years to be afraid of him. And so, I found this great picture here on the internet, of course, completely accurate, but just this mental image of here they are, obviously this sea's in front of them, but they're afraid of this, what's coming behind them, what they know is coming. And so my thought being, how many times have I done that? How many times do I allow myself to be afraid of things because that's how I have allowed myself to be trained to be, right? I've not allowed God to train me that he's got everything in his hands. Whatever it is, whether it's sickness or a job, loss of a job, or marriage, or whatever it is, kids being sick. How many times do I allow myself to be afraid? Even something as simple as, my youngest daughter's had basically a cold here lately, but it never fails that I still become afraid. I still get that little bit of fear just because that's how I've trained myself, right? I've allowed myself to be afraid of things that I've always been afraid of, instead of each and every day. And so here's, I guess, my challenge, and here's my thought this morning, kind of quickly here this morning, but here's my thought this morning is that I need to do a better job of putting time in, whether that's in prayer, whether that's in reading the word. Brother Jason had a great message on prayer last night, but to train myself in the ways of the Lord, to train myself to remember that he's in control. He can part the Red Sea. He can raise Jesus from the dead. He can cleanse me of my sins. He can definitely take care of the fear of whatever it is in my life, but I've got to allow him to train me out away from the way I've trained myself all these years to fear of stuff. So here's I guess my favorite verse, one of my favorite verses in the Bible, Joshua 1:9. Have not I commanded thee, be strong and of good courage, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee. Something to remember on this Monday morning. For the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest. No matter where I go, no matter what's going on, no matter what things I have feared, up to this point, I'm going to allow God to train me each and every day to be more about the things that he would have me be about, and less afraid, less anxious, less whatever it is of the things that this world has tried to train me over the years to be afraid of or to not trust in. I'm going to have faith. I'm going to believe that God is going to train me to overcome those things. And so hopefully you got something out of that today. I know that was kind of quick, maybe for me, kind of thrown together, but I hope you have a great Monday morning. I hope you have a great rest of the week. We hope to see you in church. Remember, Good Friday service this Friday. We will not have service on Wednesday, but we'll have a Good Friday service. Hopefully it'll be a great Good Friday service. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you there. Have a great day.